Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I'm just wriggling in my chair to get myself comfy. Hang on. Oh, no, that's not it. That's it. That's better. Okay, thank you for joining me. Don't even know where I got up to with that little speech. So today is going to be Glue Book Day. I think you might be a bit close. Are you a bit close there? It's quite a big book. I have been making a journal ready as my glue book. Now, for a glue book, you can use anything. So you could use like a lot of people make them in composition books, which as a journal maker, you know, I don't ever want to buy a white book and use it. You know, coffee dye and things, yeah. But you know, if I'm doing something in a book and making it beautiful, I want to create the book myself, just because I love doing it. You could do it in a textbook, you know, a reading book, a novel, something like that. And you know, I might do that in the future, but for now I just wanted to make my own journal, if you like. I guess it's a journal, isn't it? But it's going to be my glue book. So just like with any other journaling type craft, paper craft thing, as far as I'm concerned, there are no rules about glue books, no right and wrong. So what you do in your glue book is up to you. So some people call them art books, some people call them glue books. They could even be like your traditional scrapbooks. A glue book is basically something that you glue things that you want to keep or you want to look at in a book. That's as simple as. Now, lots of people that do the lovely art glue books, gesso on pages, or, you know, like jelly print on pages, or paint on them, draw in them. Now, I might colour, draw, you know, do fancy patterns and things on mine. I'll probably write in it here and there as well. But to start with, the real reason I wanted a glue book, apart from having something that I can just sit and play with mindlessly, you know, sticking beautiful things in, is I want to use up lots of my ephemera pieces and pieces that I get that I absolutely love. And, you know, I put them in journals, and often, 9 times out of 10, the journals go off to somebody and I never see those bits again until I use them again. But things like this, so this was this Edwardian Garden? I can't remember. Anyway, these were from a project by Tanya. I've got lots of flowers somewhere from the Edwardian Garden that I absolutely love. So these are the sort of things that I'll be sticking in my glue book. Do you remember Violet sent me this? It's a die cut. It's beautiful, isn't it? Don't know if she sent me 2 or 3. I can't remember now. Right, you could come a bit nearer now, couldn't you? And I love them. Same with the fairies. I've got a fairy somewhere that I absolutely love and want to stick in. So things like that, when I get something like this, rather than putting it in a journal and then it's gone, love me a mushroom. Look at, you know. So this is kind of a collection of probably what I would have called desk sweepings, or still would call desk sweepings, I guess. There's bows. There's some beautiful flowers from some of Tanya's kits. There are butterflies, toadstools, stickers, rub-ons, all sorts of things, tickets. So yeah, that's what my glue book is going to be. It's going to be gluing, you know, lovely images, whether they be from, you know, I'm going to cut some out of images out of books, or, you know, digital ones that I've printed, or, you know, maybe sometime in the future some of the stuff I've painted I might put in. I'll see. Maybe even some of my photographs, but I guess you'll only get to see that as I evolve with it myself. I'm going to play in it, so I'll film quite often, but not always when I'm in it. And, you know, it might give you some ideas for, you know, doing some bits in your art journal. It's not art. What is it? It's a... Oh, come on, I've lost the word already. Glue book. That's it. So I will put something on the front. I wonder if that... I wanted to try him because it's a tree look. He might be nice on the front, might he? A woodpecker. Or it's kind of oriental trees though, isn't it? Maybe not. So I made a cardboard cover journal. This is the wallpaper. I did 2. If you remember, this was ready but not finished. Started but not finished, I guess. And then I've sewn 3 signatures in, as you can see. I've put the lovely buttons because I love my journals to look pretty when they're sitting on my shelf. Just put a bit of the beautiful lace from the pack that still got them put together. I got from Angie at Angie Beaumont at Weasel, I think she's called in her shops, Etsy, and Where's her other shop? I forget. Anyway, she's on YouTube as well. If you look for Angie Beaumont, I'm sure you'll find her. So yeah, I've just put 3 signatures in it. I've only done 8 pages each because I'm thinking if I'm gluing both sides, and I am gluing both sides, it's going to get quite thick. Now I'm not putting tags or tucks or pockets or things like that in it. That would just be a journal, wouldn't it? I am just literally going to glue on each page. Whether I will go over the edge of the page, I don't know. And for some reason I don't want to start on the front page. I did think about this. I might put this on the front page and have Home Sweet Home, something like that, but I'm going to choose a page. I think I might start in the back. Now I've not watched many people do glue books because I start the video and I think, well, it's very much a personal thing, you know. They might be doing something and I'm like that, you know, I would never do that. It's not my kind of thing. So, but the one thing I did hear when I watched a couple was it gets fat quickly, and it's not necessarily a good idea to start on your first page and then go on to your next page and then go on to your next page, because you end up with it really fat at the front. I think especially if you're using a book that's already made and, you know, no room left at the back. But we'll see how we'll go. Now, the first thing I want to do, no, I've more talking to do yet, crikey. So, Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah does what she calls glue book sets, and she sent me set 7 last month to play with. Now, I did use some bits out of it. I think these are all the big pieces that are left, to be honest. I did use some bits out of it in a journal and what have you. Must have backed that one, I did. And those. But yeah, she's got quite a lot of sets. You know, if you're starting, if you haven't got tons and tons of ephemera like I have, embellishments, I mean, you know, if you're just starting out, something like that might be good. But to be honest, any kits you've got or you're about to buy that have got, you know, ephemera, fussy cuts, really, in them, they're the things that I will be using. Amongst other things, right, I want to start with stamps. So this is the only thought I've had about it to start with, and I was thinking it would be nice to do a border of stamps. So that's where I'm going to start. Now, again, with lots of my personal journaling, it may not be all that interesting to watch me stick stamps in. I don't know. I've got a lot because I've got a couple of sets from Tanya, and she has sets in her Etsy shop, I believe. She also puts stamps in with quite a few of her kits, or she has done in the past. So, you know, if you've got some of her kits, you might have stamps in them. And likewise, I know Tina does stamps. So anybody that any digital artist, you know, that you know, like, prefer, that type of thing, is quite likely to have stamps like this. And then I was laid in bed thinking about it, and then I thought I could also do this with, it could be like a theme on a few of my pages. So I'm thinking if I get all my little flowers, I could do a flower border all the way around a page, and or something. Oh yeah, tickets, because, you know, I love tickets, and I've got lots of tickets from other kits and other makers. Lots from Tanya, of course. We both love a ticket, and she's had quite a few tickets on her, no, not tickets, labels, on her freebies, you know, over time. So if you've picked Tanya's freebies up when she had a buy me a coffee, I think she still has some on Patreon, and she's closing her Facebook page now, so I think you might still have time to go on and grab them. So you can see these are very similar that I'm putting on. I think these are probably from a kit. I could also use, because I've got actual postage, you know, real postage stamps in here, I could put those amongst them, but I was thinking I might do a separate page with those. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how you know, watch worthy it is, watching somebody stick things in the glue book. Perhaps when you fit there, well, that was pretty good, wasn't it, considering I didn't measure anything. Yeah, perhaps when I'm going through my stash of embellishments, because I've got a box, of course I have. I've got a wicker basket actually full of plastic. That's too much like that. I've got something different. Plastic, not folders, what are they? Like envelopes. Yeah, with lots of kit pieces in and fussy cuts. I'll also be using images from books. So I made myself, look, I made myself a little note here. It's probably unreadable to you, but some of the things that I thought might be a nice theme to theme a page. Now I know some people have, oh look at that, there's a little birdie on the back of that, Facebook pages and things like that where they do a theme for their glue books. You know, so everybody does a page in using the same theme. That's a bit too organised for me and too restrictive, but I appreciate for others that would be a dream. But yeah, these are some of the things I thought I could, you know, glue in my glue book and have fun using up. So I was thinking I could do a page with all my Edith, you know, country diary bits and pieces. I could do a page with Flower Fairy bits and pieces. You know, I've got boxes with all this in. I've just thought I've got a box full of Alice stuff as well. I am going to make an Alice journal. Michelle, I haven't forgotten. I know you're dying for that one. And Tim Holtz. I've got lots of Tim Holtz bits, so I could do a page just with his things. But also fairy tale or childhood books, or both would be a good one. Now, shall I go all the way across? I think I will, because that's going to create quite a small, you know, isn't it? What's the middle piece called? It's gonna create a small middle piece. So yeah, what else have I got? So yeah, all my eclectic embellishments, which is what I thought of originally. I could do a page with all bits from Tanya's kit. I could do a page kits. I could do loads of those. I could do a page with Tina's bits and pieces. I could do a page with Anton from Bontic Designs. You know, so they're people who I do DTs for. So I've got lots of bits for those folks. You're not going to go right up to the edge. You might have to put some washi or something in the edgy bits. What else have I got in here? Birds. I could do one just with birds, just with animals. A really feminine page. I could do a fall page, a spring page, a Christmas page, winter page, summer page. That's a nice big one. Let's have that one there. What else have I got? Shabby chic. So I could do a shabby chic style. I think most of the time I will do a double page like I am here. I hope I'm in camera. I am. What else have we got? Steampunk. Yeah, I've only had a little dip my toe in at steampunk, and I still haven't finished it yet. It was a beautiful kit from Tanya. I will finish it. I took my time with it, and it got to be kind of summer, and it for some reason it feels more like a winter project. So yeah, you'll probably see that one appear at some point, and I'll be all excited to get it out again, because I remember I did love it. I just ran out of steam with it. So just pretty paper collage, you know, all the little bits of paper, you know, when I collage. Should put those two together. They are stuck together, yeah. You know, you could just pick the pretty bits out that you like, coffee dyed and things like that, and do a full collage page. Could do one with all library things, could do one with all office bits and pieces, but mine won't all be themed, because that just, you know, like following a theme occasionally will be too rigid for me, and it won't be what I want to do. We'll go over that one a little bit thinner than you. And a lot of it I will want to be kind of mindless crafting. Does that make sense? You know, I don't want to think too hard about it like I am making these fit. I want to just get pretty things and stick them on a page and have fun. I just thought this would be a nice easy way in for me to you know, get started in my book. And if you journal, or you want to journal and you don't, or if you know, want to get one of these started, the hardest thing in the world is just doing something, putting something down, sticking something down on your first page, writing something. And you have to be not afraid to spoil, in inverted commas, you know, the lovely journal or the lovely book that you're working in, because you can't spoil it. Anything you put in it, you can't spoil. It would only be spoiled if perhaps you spilt your cup of coffee on it, or the dog chewed it, or something like that. But anything you did in it, if you didn't like it, just add stuff on the top. Just keep at it until you do like it. Or just turn the page, and then another day you'll open it and you will like it, or you'll have an idea about what to do with it. So I don't know what I'm going to put in the middle of here at the moment. I may or may not put something in it today. Have I been? Oh, I've not been too long. I thought I would like to do this and then move on to a page and put a few bits in. So I think for me though, I probably will have to not have too many pages started and not finished. I'll have to, you know, sit and do a page and, you know, not necessarily finish it in one session, but when I come back to it, come back to the page that I started rather than starting a whole new one. And I will need a little bit of willpower for that, because I am very much a squirrel in all things. So these were nice. These, I'm pretty sure these were all a kit by Tanya, and it wasn't my intention just to use these, but they just all go together so very well. Let's get some more out because I'm running out of. Whew. I think if I cut that down a little bit, that will fit lovely in there. It's very bright. Yes, look, I haven't not cut it out very well initially. When you've cut so many of these stamps out, your brain says no more for a while. So I am supposed to be swimming today. We didn't go in the end. It rained. It was a horrible day. It just didn't feel like a swimming day. I wasn't feeling it today, as they say. So I have to say, Neil and I took coffee and our phones back to bed, and we got up at midday, which I don't do very often. So we had a nice, it's no different from lounging in the front room really, is it? Except for we've got our PJs on and, you know, it's comfy. And yes, Mr. Simba joined us. He was there also. No PJs, but spark out between us, enjoying life. So yeah, then we got up and I needed a few bits from the shop as always. Some coat hangers. We've got a new blankie for the sofa downstairs. See, definitely feeling winter on its way. Oh, that's got the same edge on it. I think they all have. I only just noticed that. They've all got the same edge on. So they're obviously from one kit. Then what did we do? We went and had a Starbucks coffee. Just lots of shopping, really. A few bits. We're taking Mum Friday shopping. Neil's got a meeting at work tomorrow, so yeah, it's late afternoon and I've just come into my room, but at least I knew what I was doing. It was all set out ready. I had my cover and everything made. I just needed to sew the signature in, but of course I had to put those buttons on, and once I'd put one row on, I wanted them everywhere, and I forgot how slow a job that is. Will you fit in there? I think you will if I trim that down, that edge. That's it. Yeah, so I think I'll just put a piece of, I did have some washer with stamps on it, didn't I? Green stamps down there. So I'll leave it for now. I won't go hunting because I need to get this uploaded, so I don't want to be hours, and I don't want to be joining films together because that always slows the job up. But I will fill those two gaps in, and then that's lovely. I could just write in it, I could draw in it. It's not used that many stamps up, although it's used quite a few. But yeah, that's a lovely colourful page now, isn't it? So that's one idea. Where's my glue lid? I'm just leave it on its side and leave that off, otherwise I'm going to be constantly. So let's have a look what I've pulled in here before I start on anything else. like I say, I've got a page to do of Tina's stuff, but see if I've got a few things that go together that I really like. And then, where were they from? I don't know. Right, Denise, don't make it too long-winded for the folks. Stickers, roses. Yeah, did I say roses? I could just have a roses one, couldn't I? All those little flowers. They're Tina's. Put those with Tina's stuff, really, because I'm going to do a page of hers. Okay, I'm thinking I might then put this. I'm going to trim it a little bit. I need some plastic in there. So, you know, everybody's glue book will be completely different. It will depend so much on, you know, what things you love and what things you've got. I don't want to cut it too close, but I know it's too wide for that page, so let's see if I can trim it in places. Can't really trim the house down, can I? But I suppose I could trim the tree. Of course, you can always trim a tree. Hey, stop fighting me. Who said to me, do you know you talk to your things? I do know. Oh, you said I talked to the journal. Yeah, I am aware of it. Whoops. Will it fit? Oh, it will. Okay. Now, some of these, just like in your journal, you could do backgrounds and things on. But for me, unless I'm really wanting to, it will just be gluing things in because I want to keep it simple and just fun. You know, not too... I don't want to have to use all my creative thoughts, you know, engage my creative side. I want it to be a mindless kind of just stick and enjoy kind of thing. So, you know, if I wanted to put something above this, but it wouldn't be something that normally would be in the sky, I'm not going to let that stop me. And, you know, you can put some people in the art ones particularly put some, you know, really bizarre things together and make some lovely art with it. So, you know, they change people's features or they mix people and animals, you know, from photographs together and things like that. Well, I think because it's my first page, I might want, you know, a big label on it. Preferably one I could write on, but oh, what are you doing in there? Don't know that I've got any big labels printed off at the minute. Certainly haven't got any here. And remember, I'm not going searching for things. Where was that other rose? Because I've got one there as well. Aha! Perfect. Yep, so I might put my name, might put Home Sweet Home, could put anything in there. So you don't have to journal in a glue book, but you can if you want. So you can do anything you want in it. That's a lot of glue, Denise. Okay, so I want some flowers. Oh, some flowers going around that. Not stuck down in that corner, he will be in a minute. That's nice. Yeah. Somebody out in the garden, it's not Neil. He's watching a, I don't know, Tom Cruise film. Which way did I have it that way? I think so. Now you think about the things that you've got that you love and think what they would be like in a glue book. Don't think I want anything else down there. Mushrooms, tickets. No, not really. Now, I've got die cut ivy that I could put on it. all sorts of things. Oh, I've got lots of roses in there, jolly good. Oh, it's not supposed to be in there. Quite nice. Ink. I don't know why, it just kind of goes colour wise. No other, I can't even tell you why I like that on there and not a mushroom or a butterfly or a, I mean, I wouldn't dislike a butterfly on it, but I'm thinking scale with the house. Now, of course, you could stamp with your stamps. What are they called? Like rubber stamp type things on it. Oh, I have got lots of labels in here. I found them now. Oh, I've got a lovely little frame there. That would be nice on something. Yeah, there's nothing else in there that I want. I've got the birdie that's going in. I had to leave him in, didn't I? Got tickets. Oh, I just spotted these. I wanted one of these as well on. Now, if it had been a double page spread, you see, I could have done an inside and an outside. But I've just made a single one for the front. These would be nice on the same. And then I could have flowers all around the edge of there. I think I'm going to stick them in just because I like them in there. Now you can see the problem I'm going to have because I just love, I love things too much. I'm going to stick them in here and then wish I had them when it comes to my journal. So maybe I will have quite a few pages on the go at once. I don't know. Let's see how it evolves, because I won't know what else I want on with these just yet. But I'm sure just something, just the perfect thing will arise and I'll be like, yes, that's just what I wanted. Whereas if I fill it up now, what I'm thinking I'd like to do on there is just draw bricks everywhere, you know, on the page, so it just looks like, I won't inflict that on you, just watching me draw lines and make them into bricks. I'll show you it next time, but yeah, I think I might do that, definitely on one, if not on both. And that will be a very therapeutic thing to just sit and do. I'm thinking I could draw them with a watercolour pencil, and then I could just dampen the page and smudge it a little bit. That would be nice. Yeah, I love those. Tanya sent me those. Not sure where she got them from, but they're gorgeous. I had one on my last journal, didn't I? Or the one before this one. Yep, love that. So obviously I'll do more and show you, and hopefully the ideas then will come to me, and then hopefully they will like spawn some ideas in you if that's what you're looking for. Like I say, it'll be as I'm going through my bits and pieces, I'll come up with more ideas of things that I want to do in it. But it is literally a book to glue things in. So one page, I might just have lots of, there was pictures in here, wasn't there? I might just have lots of pictures, you know, perhaps out of a recipe book or a gardening book or something that I really like. I do like my Christmas magazines at Christmas, so, you know, I might do a Christmas page with lots of, yeah, I mean, these are lovely images from a book that Tanya sent me that I've cut up. And they're all country cottages, so yeah. Maybe just 3 or 4 and, you know, and then something different round them, that kind of thing. See what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not doing it now. It could be the sort of thing that you sit and never move from. Definitely like the idea of a border around the edge. So on some of the pages I may just colour in a border. I might use some washi and create a washi border. I know I've got a faux washi somewhere. I don't use it very often, you know, when you get in kits and things like that. Now they would stick around the edges of the pages, beautiful. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. That's definitely me for today. I will, like I say, come back and love that one, actually. So yeah, I need to get some flowers, definitely small flowers, and do another page like that with flowers all the way around it. I'll stick my idea thing in there. Oh yeah, what did that say? Yeah, could put some fabric and lace in it. Stamping, I've just said glitter. Put my glitter pens all over it, couldn't I? That'll probably be on the Christmas page. Yeah, I probably need to keep those ideas. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed playing with it, and I am going to love it when it is on my shelf. Let me just lift you up a little bit because it looks very, very big and very close to you. Maybe I should do it that way. It's going to... Oh, hello. Oh, and you've got glue on you, you little devil. It's going to be nice. Okay, I will see you tomorrow with... What day's tomorrow? Thursday, Friday, Thursday tomorrow. Right, so I don't know if I'll get a video done for tomorrow or not. If I don't, I've got one already done that I can pull on some using some scraps up. So yes, there will be a video tomorrow. What it will be, I'm not sure. It could be me working on my journal again, but we'll see. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.